Hi Gemini, and welcome to your July 2020 work and career reading. I'm going to get straight into it. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who viewed my love reading for the month of July. That is on the channel now. So if you haven't seen it already, you might like to look at that after this one, if it applies to you. Whilst we're on the subject, I'd like to thank all of you who've shown support for the channel and contacted me, via comments and messages. I really appreciate it because it is a new channel, so all your support is really, really appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd love you to join us, and please make sure you click the notification bell. I will be doing some more love readings and, whatever spirit guide me to do basically in the coming month. So please make sure that you have subscribed, and yeah, we can take this journey together, Gemini. Okay, let's have a look today at your work situation for July. Okay, Spirit, we're here with Gemini today, please. Gemini, their work situation for July, please. What messages do you have for them? They have thrown a whole pile across the floor, the table. Okay. I don't usually read reversals, but they want me to take that as a reversal. It was just the one from that pile. What else, please? So we have the Fates card, which is upside down at the moment. I think that's just about in camera shot, yeah. Spirit, what else for Gemini, please, regarding their work? What else for Gemini? Okay. We have to the sea, we have round and round. I'm just going to lay some more cards so that we're clear. We have poised. We have loyal heart. One more, please. We have TikTok. Okay. Exchanging gifts. I'm just going to lay another two, and then we're going to look at them as a whole. New life. Which one, please? This one. Okay. They want me to take this. It keeps... coming out. Excuse me, I just had a frog in my throat. Okay. So, interesting. It may be, Gemini, that there was something in your work situation that you felt was really for you. It may have been you were pursuing an idea, or you were pursuing a job, or you were in a job that you felt was like your dream come true, that you felt was meant for you. It was your destiny, you were fated. But the fact that this came out reversed makes me feel that this opportunity actually wasn't as you thought, and things didn't work out as you wanted them to. Now, obviously, as I said in the June readings, life has been very strange for everybody over the last few months, and you may have found that things were beyond your control. So you may have found a position that you were really happy with. There may have been a set of circumstances you were really happy with, and then something happened and you lost that position, or you couldn't start your business because of circumstance. So yeah, it really feels like your heart was involved in this situation, in that it was something. I wouldn't be surprised if when we do clarifying cards, if we get cards of passion, because I'm getting a passionate feeling. It's something that you were feeling really good about, which, for some reason, Spirit is saying this wasn't what you were meant to be doing. It wasn't your path. And it feels like, you may have felt that you put a lot of energy into it. You may have felt like you travelled a long way with this particular work situation, and you know, you may be feeling quite sort of frustrated, maybe, you know, quite sort of uncertain about which way to go forward. I mean, you know, we have the To the Sea card. Often this is a travelling card. But in this context, I'm feeling like you put a lot of effort in. It was a long journey for you. You know, things have been difficult for you to work through. You know, it may have been that it feels like it's been a long journey since whatever situation this was happened. And it feels like things have been, yeah, tricky for you, Gemini. It feels like, you know, you there's something you really love, as I say, but you're not actually able to move forward with it. And this is why you're stuck in this energy of, you know, going round and round and round. You know, it feels like you're trying to find your way out of a situation, or to correct a situation, or to get back to the position you were in. But you feel like life's going round and round and round, you know. What Spirit is saying is that, you know, you're sort of, yes, you're in some waiting time, but you are at the edge of making some sort of decision or of things changing. So although things may feel frustrating and may feel like they're going round and round at the moment, Gemini, during the month of July, you know, it's almost like you're at the edge of something. You're waiting, you're poised for circumstances to change, or, you know, just for your, I want to say luck, but I don't want that to be taken in a superficial way. It just feels like, you know, you're waiting for things to fall into place to enable you to move forward. And, you know, they see that you're being loyal, that you're staying loyal to a situation. Here we have the Loyal Heart card. So whatever this position was, or whatever you were doing, it was something that you felt very strongly about, something that you felt passionate about, something that you're missing being involved in. And you seem to be, as I say, just suspended at the moment, waiting for this situation to right itself. And, you know, I use the word waiting. Obviously, we have the TikTok card. So not only is this a sign that, you know, you've been patient, you've been waiting for this to happen, and there's not much else you can do around this situation at the moment. It almost feels like it's been out of your control. But it's also going to happen in divine timing. So when the timing is right, this situation will be changed for you. Okay. It may be, Gemini, actually, that you're waiting for a new opportunity to come in. You know, it may be that you're searching for a new opportunity, or that you're finding ways round the old situation because it was something you were passionate about. So it may be that you're looking for new creative ideas during the month of July in order to take things forward. Okay. And there's definitely a sign of this changing. You know, here we have exchanging gifts, and that's very much about give and take. It's very much about receiving and giving, which is much the same as give and take. I love that. It's just words come into my head, so I say them. Yeah, so this is very much about give and take. This is very much about, you know, an equal exchange of energy. So I kind of feel that, you know, you are going to be moving forward in the month of July, regardless of the frustrations and the situation you've had to deal with. There are going to be people making you some sort of offer of work in exchange for, you know, you giving your time or your energy or your work. There is definitely going to be some movement, and this is going to lead to a whole new life. Okay. You know, this may be, and it may, as I say, be along the lines of whatever it was you were, you know, you felt you were destined to do, could well be along the same lines. But, you know, this is going to bring this exchange of energy you're going to have with someone or some other people during the month of July is going to energize you and, you know, make you feel vibrant again, and, you know, make you want to move forward and feel creative and throw yourself into work projects. And they're going to pay off for you, because here we have the card of milk and honey. You know, the milk and honey card is all about abundance. It's all about goodness. It's all about things going in an excellent way. You know, we have the rainbow here. There's going to be gold at the end of your rainbow. So regardless of what you've been through and the disappointments, Gemini, and this waiting time, this is going to change in July, because there is going to be this exchange of energy, as I said. It's going to lead to new opportunities, new life, new vibrancy, and it's leading you to good places. You know, the Spirit are saying, they've given us the Yang card, and obviously all of us have Yin and Yang within our makeup. And, you know, the Yang card is obviously the masculine side, as opposed to the Yin, which is feminine. And, you know, the Yang card is, if you look at masculine traits, they're saying that, you know, things like logic and mine's gone blank. So, you know, male traits, well, I was going to say male traits, leadership. I didn't mean it in that way. But, you know, logical, moving things forward, you know, it's just logic keeps coming through my head. So that must be the word they want me to use. So whatever this opportunity is, you know, you're going to see it in a very logical way. And, you know, that will pay off, because it's going to be leading you to really good places. That's really exciting. That is really exciting. I'm going to pull some tarot. I've not used the tarot in the other work readings, funnily enough, but for some reason they want me to use tarot. So let's have a look. Please tell us more about this reverse fate card, please, Spirit, for Gemini, for their work for July. Please tell me about... I can't take those too many, Spirit. Please tell me about the reverse. Right, here we have three. We have three, in fact. Okay. They're saying to me that they appreciate the fact that you've had some disappointments, Gemini. But they know that you have the strength. You're a strong sign, you know. You're a logical sign, which is probably why they gave us the Yang energy. You have the strength to carry things forward here. So regardless of this disappointment, I'm just going to reposition the cards, but regardless of the disappointment, you have the strength to move forward with this. And they don't want you to be too disappointed, because you may have felt this position was fated, that you had in the first place, but in actual fact it wasn't. You know, it wasn't meant to be. And I know that's hard to hear sometimes, but, you know, things happen for a reason, and Spirit have been waiting for the right time to bring in a different new opportunity. Yeah, I mean, they said to you, if you really looked at, here you see the Eight of Pentacles, and this lady's doing a lot of work, a lot of planning, but she's paying close attention to the detail. You see how the cat, I don't know if you can see in this camera, but the cat is studying really carefully. She's concentrating on what she's doing. They're saying if you looked at the detail of the job you were doing before, there were actually things that didn't suit you very well. And, you know, they felt that it was time for you to move on from that position. And you may well have been happy there. This is what they're saying. They appreciate that, you know, it may have been a position you were happy in, or it may be that you've had to change. You may still be in the same role, but you've had to change the way that things are done. And they said this change had to happen for a reason. You've had to look at the detail of it. If you haven't done that already, then that's something that maybe would benefit you. There are creative ways to take things forward. The King of Wands is a I always want to say self-assured with the King of Wands, but he's a good planner. He prepares things well, you know, and he's also very good in leadership. You know, he thinks things through very carefully, and then puts his plans into action, and he takes action. Okay. And you can see him leading the cat here. The cat's concentrating on what he says because he trusts him. Okay, so there are decisions to be made here, and they may have been made for you, Gemini, or you may be making them. But yeah, check out the details of that situation. You know, sometimes it's easy, isn't it, to look back and think, you know, I really wanted to pursue that particular role, etc., etc. But then afterwards we find something that's a lot better. What do you have for us, please? Yeah, I mean, they said if you check out the detail, you're going to see things with a lot more clarity. This is you beginning to see things clearly. Aces are always beginnings, and you know you're going to have a new opportunity. It's all going to be coming a lot clearer to you during the month of July, Gemini. Can we clarify to the sea, please? Can we clarify to the sea? Yeah, I see you really taking control of this situation. You know, the Emperor is a very, very powerful figure, you know, a supreme leader, you know, and I see you actually taking control of this situation. So while you've been sort of, it may have felt like a long haul, a long journey from this disruption, but in actual fact, you're going to be, as I said, taking control of this situation, standing in your power. We already have the Strength card here. You're going to be standing in your power, Gemini, in the month of July in order to move things forward. Can you clarify round and round for us? Yeah, I mean, here you are in this stuck energy. Again, Spirit are acknowledging that, you know, you felt like, regardless of you trying to take control of a situation, you know, there were things in it that were out of your control. There were circumstance. And so you may have felt very stuck. And here you are in stuck energy. But they're saying be very careful that this stuck energy isn't self-imposed. Yes, there are things that were out of your control and circumstance, but sometimes we can get very used to being in a particular situation when in actual fact we have the strength within us to move it on. So, you know, this is you with your feeling like you're in a self-imposed prison. If you look at this person, this is a really interesting card. I love the graphics on this card because she has her hands, it's seemingly tied, but if you look at it, the ribbons are flowing. There's no knot there. Her hands aren't actually bound, okay? There's also, we can't see her ankles, so we don't know if her ankles are bound, but there is a lot of room between these swords that she could actually walk out of, okay? We have a little bluebird here coming to bring her a message to help her, to assist her. But she's keeping her head down and she's not listening. Okay. So, you know, they're saying, yes, they understand there's been something happening here that's been out of your control, Gemini. It led to a lot of frustration. You're trying to take control of this situation, but you've felt that things are going round and round and they're just stuck. But just be careful that doesn't become a habit, because there's opportunities out there that are about to come your way and we don't want you to miss them. We know you're poised on the edge of something, so we have the poised card. So let's see what clarity they give us for poised. Spirit, what's the clarity card for poised, please? Oops, so easy. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, which shows that, you know, the work you're putting in, there is abundance to be had, Gemini. Yeah, there is. You can see all the abundance in the trees. You know, and as she picks the grapes, she gets the pentacle. So, you know, they're saying any work that you have put in, or any work you are putting in, you will be rewarded for that work. So you are on the edge of new opportunities that will pay off, you know. And they kind of told us that because we saw it in the bottom row. Yeah, I mean, again, gosh, you know, same sort of message. The World card is about you being, again, rewarded for your efforts. You know, you'll be at a stage where you are going to be able to sort of relax. You know, your dedication and your loyalty to your craft is going to pay off. Okay, I always think that, I always want to say the world's at your feet, but you know what they're saying here is, you know, you're going to be sitting in a position where things are going to be okay again, Gemini. You know, they're going to be better than they were before. Why is TikTok here, please, Spirit? Why is TikTok here, please? Yeah, they know, Spirit know that you want to move on. You know, it's not going to be much longer. The Chariot card is a card that usually works, you know, in speed, I was going to say, with speed. Yeah, so things are going to be moving on soon. Okay, so, you know, during the month of July, you will see the momentum picking up, Gemini. Definitely. It's all going to be done in divine timing when these opportunities are ready for you. So, you know, and you may well have a choice. Actually, if you look at that card, she has the choice this way, that way. You know, you may well have a choice of opportunities. But, yeah, you're going to have the opportunity to move forward without a doubt. So let's see what these gifts are. What do we need to know about exchanging gifts? It's going to happen quite fast. Things are always fast moving with the Eight of Wands. So we've already had the Chariot showing that things are going to move forward, and you know, you are going to be making a decision over which way you want to go, but it is actually moving forward, and it usually moves forward at a decent pace, and it's going to be, to labour that point, swiftly. Okay, so it may be that you're going to do some quick decision making. It may be that suddenly you have several offers coming in at once, and after a time where you've had to sort of stand still, it may suddenly feel that, oh my goodness, now I've got to choose, you know, isn't life crazy, sort of thing. But, you know, there is going to be give and take. There are going to be other people around that will approach you, you know, or you may approach them. It's going to be an exchange of skills, exchange of gifts. So what's this new life, please? Yeah, you're going to know which way to go forward. The Page of Swords is, again, swords are always about clarity, and, you know, I like to think of them cutting through any obstacles. So, you know, the Page of Swords is enthusiastic. So this new life that you're going to start, or this sort of the new energy that's being brought into your situation, you're going to be enthusiastic about it. You're going to have learnt some things. You see here the page has some books spilt on the ground. You know, there may be more things for you to learn. There may be some new skills you're learning along the way. But you are going to see it clearly, and you are going to feel enthusiastic and, you know, eager to get going with this new project. Right, let's see milk and honey, please, for Gemini for July. Milk and honey, please. Which one is it? That one? That one. All right, so we know that this new opportunity is going to be a good one. We know that it's going to pay off. We know that it's going to be full of goodness, full of abundance. There's going to be other people working with you in this situation. So you're going to be negotiating, cooperating, focusing on projects with other people, Gemini. So look out for any opportunities that involve teamwork, because that seems to be coming up for you in July. But also be aware, this will attract some attention for some reason, because it's something that is very good and there's abundance attached to it. Just be careful who you trust and who's around you, because you have some people that won't enjoy you having that position, or, you know, going perhaps back into your work situation, or, you know, you being enthusiastic about a new project and perhaps not accepting their project. There's just jealousy and envy, Spirit is saying to me. There's going to be jealousy and envy around you. You can see these people, here you are in the middle, trying to share your good news, and here are these people gossiping about it and giving you their opinion. So, you know, stay in your logical energy. Don't let emotions, and this is maybe why they've shown us this card here, because they don't want you to get drawn into other people's emotions about your situation in terms of your work, because you know what is best for you, Gemini, in terms of your work. Okay. Spirit, is there a card for Yang? Is there a... Oh. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes the Lovers cards in a work reading, I always think this is about partnership working. This is about, and this could well be partnership working actually, because there's teamwork here. So it could be about partnership working. It could be about collaborative projects. It could be about something that you're passionate about. You know, so it could be that decisions are to be made. It can have multiple meanings here in a work reading. But, you know, this is looking really good for you, Gemini. You've gone from a situation where, you know, it's almost like your world was turned upside down, but it's been turned upside down for a reason, because that situation had to change to bring in something that was a better opportunity, that was more positive for you. So looks like an exciting July for you. Looks like an exciting July. Brilliant. Do let me know what resonates, won't you? I am going to pull a message from Spirit card just before we close. Oops. Oh, how strange. That came out a second ago. Not a second ago. This came out yesterday with another reading that I did. But, you know, that came out very quickly as I just started shuffling. So I'm going to take it because, yeah, Spirit have just said to me, take it, take it. They are funny. I'll read it because the writing is very faint. But this is from the Messages from Spirit deck. So this is a direct message from Spirit to you, Gemini. And it's called Intuitive Nudges. It says, intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So when you get these opportunities and you're in your chariot moment where things are moving forward and you've maybe got, you know, things moving at a fast pace and offers coming in, or you're approaching people regarding your work situation, you know, use your intuition. You will be seeing things with clarity, as we said, but in your enthusiasm here, they want you to make sure that you listen to your inner self, because they want to make sure that you go towards something that you will find fulfilling emotionally, Gemini. So, okay, I'm going to draw that to a close now. If you found that resonated with you, please let me know, because I love to hear your feedback. You know, it helps me know whether or not I'm on track. I also appreciate any likes, because they help the videos to be seen more frequently. And as I said, there will be more love readings and occasional readings as Spirit requests them. To send you messages through the month of July. So please make sure you've subscribed and click the notification bell. And yeah, that's about it for now, Gemini. So let me know what you think, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care.